Hey guys, welcome to another Bohemian Builds. Today we are going over how I made the water for Mont. We're only halfway done, but we're already at over 20,000 pieces, so I thought it was worth an update. So, without further ado, let's dive in. So, in my last video, I was much more focused on historical context. Today will be a little bit more of an exposition of how I achieve good water in Lego. It is arguably one of the most difficult things to make. I have tried to make it as acceptable as possible, and I am pleased with the results. So you will see, I won't be talking as much today, but you will see a lot of how I did it. This is a massive time lapse. I have condensed over 10 hours of footage into this video, and I worked even longer on the water. So just enjoy, and I will pop in with my commentary as necessary. So the first thing to do was to replace this short, deep shoreline with a broad, shallow beach. And I wanted this just to make it a little bit more dynamic. I would put my fisher family over there later. It was just to give it character, make it just different. I'm trying really hard to keep it unique. No matter where you look, there's always something to look at. To start with, you have to capture depth, but I don't have time to actually make it with depth. So how I do that is I suggest it by fading colors. So what we do is we start with the light tan, and then we go to the dark tan, the sand blue, and then the transparent aqua and the medium transparent blue. Then we go to dark blue as a base coat. Then over the top we fade transparent colors to really give the good depth and simulate the Fresnel effect a little bit. After finishing the beach, then we go into the first line of defense for the castle. The greatest defense is actually not walls, it is the geography, the terrain. This was the case with real castles. They would be situated in such a way that was advantageous on hills near rivers with moats. It was all about where you put it. That was your first line of defense. And Mont is very much inspired by the famous Mont Saint Michael. And Mont Saint Michael is famous as one of the most impenetrable fortresses in the Middle Ages, because it was an island with mud flats and a tidal causeway, which made it very, very difficult to attack. So like Mont Saint Michael, my castle's first line of defense is the geography. The low causeway is very susceptible to high waves, could easily sweep armored soldiers off their feet. It is surrounded by these sandbars and deep water. The sandbars would be very dangerous to get off on. A wave could sweep you off into the deep water, and it is difficult, if not impossible, to swim with armor on, depending on how much you are wearing. Here we add seagulls just for a little bit of life so it doesn't feel so empty and dead. And true to my obsessive sense of detail, I made sure the egg was green because that's the way I work. And as you can see here, this sandbar acted as a formidable defense. We don't know the story behind this ship, but we can see it didn't make it. If a craft this small cannot safely approach the castle, then what can? So next, we start filling in the gaps with the blue base layer. This is very time consuming, very annoying, but so important, and it really starts bringing the look together. We start with the biggest plates, starting with 16 by 16 plates, all the way down to 1 by 1 plates until the entire area is covered and filled in. Next, we begin adding the layer of tiles on top for the water. These are very important because it won't look good with just regular plates. The tiles do an excellent job of not only keeping it glossy and glassy, but they actually, just by their very geometry, because they're not perfectly flat, they simulate ripples in the water very nicely. It just is a perfect touch that really makes it look much more real than you would expect. Next, we add waves. These are kind of tricky because the way this castle is situated, the other side of the castle, which I have not done water on yet, that is the seaward side. That is where the big waves are coming from. So the island is actually blocking the roughest of the waves. So that means that you won't find super big waves here, and the way they are pointing is affected by the island, the way they flow around, and also by the sandbars. So as I add whitecaps to them, you will see that they break over the sandbars. Now, this was inspired by my own observations of the ocean, and I tried my best to really capture just that chaos that breaking water really has. And it is very hard. I did not do it justice, but I just tried to really suggest this wave has power, even if it is not big. It is violent as it is breaking over the sandbars, because that right there is what makes the castle so well defended. So to really capture the foam, the whitecaps, I used a mix of different textures. I started with just one by one round plates, but the problem with those was it was too uniform. It didn't capture the chaos like I needed it to, so I mixed in some one by one quarter round tiles. I used white and transparent pieces just to scatter light differently, and I also used ice cream swirls. That is a very strange piece to use, but it just has texture that is much more wild than you will find in a normal piece. So here, I'm making the wake around the Viking ship. Please check out my video on how I made the Viking ship. I really went into the history behind it, but just the way I placed it was kind of a nod to that authenticity. Because you might think, oh, there's a ship, there's gonna be a big wake, and it's gonna be very dramatic. But the way Viking ships were built is they had almost no wake whatsoever. If you look at modern reconstructions, they glide through the water with almost no disturbance. So I exaggerated it a little bit for artistic reasons, but I really tried to just show that it's not a noisy, crashing wake. It is a silent, smooth, graceful ship. So, after many, many, many hours and many thousands of pieces, we come to the end of the water, right? No, we come to the end of half of the water, just one side of the island. There's still another half to be done, but I have decided it is time to move on to the gatehouse. And that is what I will be working on next. Make sure to check out my channel. Please consider subscribing so you can follow my journey to create one castle to rule them all.